Okay, hello. This is a trip that I'm making to fill up my bike. It is nearly empty. I'm gonna keep killing it because I don't want to waste more fuel before I get there. All over. If it dies or runs out of fuel before I get there, every single fucking time you get stuck on that bit of wire. Yeah, but if it gets runs out of fuel before I get there, kind of screwed. I think we should be able to make it. That right there is a hole, I think. I would not mind turning that into a little rat run. Yeah, I reckon it would make a good little rat run. And that's gonna fall. So there we go. Also, for those that are wondering, that bike is a 2007 Honda CRF 230S. So good little bike, I reckon. It was my grandpa's old bike before he got his 250L. His reasoning behind getting that 250L and leaving this one behind was because this thing was worn out. But I can tell what he means though, because the front forks are needing a rebuild and everything else like that. Front forks, do need new boots on this thing, probably needs an engine rebuild. money I don't have, so it can wait. It runs fine for now, so should be fine, maybe, hopefully. But yeah, not a bad little bike though, I'd say. Kill it here as well, just so I don't waste more fuel. I hope that gate's open. That doesn't look like it. I don't see any cows. I think we should be fine to leave it open for now. Actually, you know what? I'll just shut it just in case. That's it. Tell you what, these flies are annoying though. But it's good to finally have some change in weather. The last 2 days have been just pouring down. Well, yesterday wasn't pouring down. It was alright. But still could have been better, in my opinion. Today is just beautiful weather. Tell, definitely needs fuel. Does not like to run right. Is that out? It's stuck on my glove. Open or not? There we go. Oh yeah, one thing that I do need to rebuild soon is the front brake. If you even at all lightly touch it, it locks the whole front end on. And not just like holding down the brake. No, touch it and then let go of the brake, it still has the front wheel locked on. The rear brake is alright, you could probably do with a little rebuild. I can tell it's broken out. Made it, and just in time too. You might see maybe just a couple videos maybe on this thing. It's a John Deere STX 38. It's good. I believe that's a Cox Foreman. If you have a look on my TikTok, I have a little slideshow of it, and I ended up rebuilding. Or I say me, it was me and my dad, mainly my dad, because he knew what he was doing. But we rebuilt this engine because it was blown up. The crankshaft was blown in half. So, oh, not the crankshaft, the conrod was blown in half. So that was fun. It was fun. Not bad though for a 12-horse engine. It runs well. Yeah, no, it runs well. It's just very smoky. That's why we called it, or I named it Old Smoky, because every time you start it up, it will just smoke. The John Deere, it's just a backfiring king. It just backfires when it doesn't need to. So, yep. I won't be riding that thing because that's my dad's, and that's a Gas 450 4-stroke. What is it? It's a 450 FSE. Okay. So yeah, 450 gas. Don't know what year it is. I can't tell you about that one. But one thing I would like to get going, actually while I'm here, I can show you too. I'm getting sidetracked, but let's run over here. But what I can and want to rebuild is this. This is my Honda Foreman. I think it's a TRX. I'm not sure if it's TRX or not, but it's a 500. It's a Foreman 500, 2013. It's a good little rig. I would not mind getting it going. Actually, I say getting it going. It runs. It's just, well, worse for wear. The seat is munted. I don't have a tie rod for this one, so it won't steer this one. We do have the swing arm. It's broken. There's no left hub for that. There's just a lot of stuff that needs to be done to that thing. So yeah, just something for a later date to deal with. Actually, still going on about these. This is a 12 horse, but it's running a Briggs & Stratton. It took forever to get parts for this thing, but it runs well now. And this is a Kohler. It's a 12.5 overhead valve. It's a command Kohler. It runs well as well. Not sure if it's the rim. I think it's the rim, or it's the what is that? The tire valve there that it's playing up. But all right. So we now filled up. Put this back on. Might go riding around for a little bit too. Just before we go back. So yeah, I might have a look at the mower today, and I'll see if it's worth it or not. But there was another one at their property I was looking at, which is just the one over there, just over our boundary. Actually, one thing I should do is turn reserve back off to on, because I don't want to be running this tank completely dry. But yeah, they have a lot of stuff over there, like old cars and old stuff. So there might be some of that on the channel. There might not. Just depends. They shouldn't be able to cut out now, which would be good. Still has the pop, crackle and bang tune on it though, like a Ricer JDM car. Don't get me wrong though, those two JDM cars I have there, there's two Subarus, they're fun as hell to drive. You won't be seeing any of them, me driving around them on this channel. I have a separate one called Night Subis. If you want to go have a look at that, I might put it down in the description of this video. But yeah, another quad I might be able to ride, I might not. It is my grandparents, we'll see. Is a Honda Foreman, no, not a Foreman, sorry, a Honda 4Trax 420. It's not AFI, it's carbide I think, but it's a good quad. I've ridden it before, and they're actually real. Honda themselves make good quads, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they make really decent quality quads. A lot of people, like, I see this on TikTok and stuff, a lot of people diss on the bikes as well. They're like, oh, you know, Honda don't go fast enough for them to brake. Well, they just know how to build bikes. Like, I mean, some of them you're not wrong about. Some of them, they're like, yeah, average bikes, not fast enough. Like this thing, for example, this thing's fast. Oh, no, sorry, it's not fast at all. Like, it's got some speed to it, but not overly, like, really fast to knock your socks off, you know. It's fast enough for me anyway. It's fast enough for me. Like, you could probably, been on the 125s or the 125s, however you say it. I put like a speedo on it, and since I'm Australian, I go off kilometres, but it was 26 kilometres, oh, not 26, sorry, it was 61.5, I think, kilometres per hour. So that's fairly fast in our area. Like it's your, what's that, your average town speed, but it's more of like 50. So it can do average speed. So not highway speeds, you're not doing 100 in it, but it's pretty good though. And I still yet to clock this thing, how fast it goes. But yeah. One thing I do need to get though is a helmet mic. I think I said that before or not, but I need a helmet mic just because it's the only thing you can really hear is the wind and not me. And I've looked over some of the footage I've recorded and I've yet to put on YouTube, or maybe I won't yet. But the one thing I can hear myself is I'm demonic. I sound like a fucking demon. Which, yeah, it's not like, it's not great, but yeah. Also, the one good thing is, yes, as well, yesterday I went into town and got myself a 128 gig SD card instead of the 16 I was running. And I also got myself the Enduro battery for this GoPro because the other one dies pretty quickly. I'm not saying it's a bad quality camera or a bad quality battery, it just dies overly quick. So it's still playing funny with me. I wonder why that is, because full tank. But it's still playing funny with me. Unless the carburetor's blocked. That's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Shouldn't be nearly out of oil because, well, it nearly was when I first started playing around with it. Put some oil in it, a bit of grass down there. But yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't think the carburetor blocked. But unless it did something when it was when it fell over yesterday. I don't know, it sounds like it's choking out or something, but I'll have to have a look. I don't want to go through a rebuild on this bike because it's good as it is, but if it's doing that, I have to do something about it. Also, I had a look yesterday as well. All the other, maybe, yeah, no, yesterday or maybe Christmas Day. I had a look and I was recording me going over that jump. And it sucks how little it looks on GoPro. It is so much bigger than it looks. Like I say, it's so much bigger. It's not that much bigger, but like jump-wise, I get a lot more air than it looks. Because of what it looks like for me, or on the GoPro anyway, it looks like I'm getting like 2-second air, or maybe like 1.5 second air. I'm getting like 3-second air instead. So it's kind of weird, funny with that. Clear. thought it was running very little fuel into the carburetor unless it was playing fun. Oh, it sucks that we had a bulldozer in there and it's just played around with some of the dirt, shifted some of the dirt around, so I can't get air into there anymore. It's not playing funny with me anymore, which is good. One thing I do want to do is have a paddock to myself. I think we might use this paddock, I'm not sure yet, but I just want to build jumps. That's what I want to do. But we use all the paddocks apparently, but this one's got a giant mound of dirt in it that I'm using as jumps at the moment, so I highly doubt we use this one that often. If I had two GoPros, I'd have one for body mount and one for head mount, which I'm using head mount at the moment. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I'd use the head mount and body mount at the same time, which is, I'm using head mount now, as you can probably tell. But yeah, I'd use that. So you have two point of views, so one down here and one up here. Like, this channel will probably mainly consist of me riding bikes and quads and maybe mowers as well. But I wouldn't mind putting like a couple revivals of like either bikes, quads or mowers as well. I wouldn't mind doing that. That'd actually be pretty fun to do. Or maybe old tractors. Like, I wouldn't do revivals. Oh, maybe we could do revivals of cars or something like that. Or just out of the ordinary vehicles. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But yeah. And the good thing as well is, say I do want to go to my neighbours, which I just ask them permission if I can go over and do stuff. I can do that, because what I can do is... Also, by the way, I know I'm halfway through a sentence there, but I gotta say, Merry Christmas to you all. Like, I know it's late. Merry Christmas though, like, I hope you had a good Christmas, and I hope what you got is what you wanted. Like, this GoPro, I was not expecting for Christmas, but I've always wanted one, and I'm so happy I got one. I can now finally do moto vlogs or stuff like that, and that'd be fun as hell to do. That's something I've always been wanting. I'm watching Braden Price. He's always been there. Like, he's always good to watch. Like, especially his older videos of him when he was younger. It's just so inspiring. And we also got Jake's quad vlogs. He's only just hit 1,000 followers or 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations to him though. Like, he's doing really well. He's got his own quads. He's only also, congratulations of him getting a 150R, by the way. He recently got that. And yeah, he's also inspired me to do stuff like this. It's just good to like have inspiration to do stuff like that. But yeah, while I'm going through here, I'm like, what I was on about is if I wanted to go to my neighbours, there's a gate right there I can go through. Just go up there and go to theirs, do or not. I could probably help them go fencing as well if I wanted to. But yeah, those guys are just big inspiration on me. Like, I think Jake's quad vlogs, I think he's, what is he? I think he's 13 to 14. And I'm 14, so it's just seeing younger people do this, it's just such a big inspiration to do it yourself. Like, it's insane on how big the inspiration is. Like, from people your own age, like I know he's American, I think. He's American, I'm not 100% sure on that. I know Braden Price is, he's American. But I think it was Braden Price that inspired me to start like my own channel. But then Jake just got me into like everything else. I don't know him personally. It would be great to get in contact with him. But yeah, it just gets me, it just makes me feel good that I've got inspiration to do this. And if you find someone to do, like if you watch someone on YouTube or find someone in person that inspires you to do something, go do it. Like, don't stop yourself from like being inspired. If you want to do something, do it. Like, that's as simple as I can put it, really. And it's just awesome to get something you've always wanted to do just done. Like, it's just amazing feeling, really. I'm gonna get off the 230 and we might run a couple laps in the not the 125, on the 110. Where's my key? Turn that off. I will need to refill it to use up all the fuel. Light on. There it is there. I think this is a 2019, I'm actually not sure what it is. So I think it's 2019 to 2021, I think. It's a 2020 bike. So there you go. This bike must in itself is fun as to ride. Like, just pit bikes in general are fun. Sorry, Dad, I'm gonna have to run over your bloody tyre filler. Move that out the way. This is a small tank, I think, as well. Unless it's the same size tank as mine, well then shit. Sucks with this though, is this is EFI, so I can't put it in reserve. Ugh, nearly fell. Alright. Here it is in its former glory. And let's grab this. Turn off the light. And time to do this all over again. I might be able to do this without having to turn the camera off, I hope so. Hey, let's sit on the bike and just do it because I'm lazy this way. It's gonna come crooked. God damn it. God damn it, Chug. I think that's right. There we go. And if you want to go follow me on TikTok and stuff like that, I think I have that stuff in the description. Oh, not in the description, sorry, in my about section on my channel. And also, don't forget, by the way, well, it's my first time telling you, I actually have stickers as well. So if you want to go get some stickers and support me, that'd be greatly appreciated. I might actually put that in the description of this video. And if I don't, it's in my about section as well. So yeah, go. I have an Instagram as well if you want to go follow that. I don't have much on it, which I actually should put some stuff on that. That's a really small tank. But I have like 2 things on it. I should start put more on it. I'm gonna spill fuel everywhere. Or maybe not. We'll find out. If it goes everywhere, it goes everywhere. It doesn't matter. Alright. But yeah. What the f was that? But anyway, yeah, go follow me on Instagram if you want to. Follow my TikTok as well if you want to. It'd be greatly appreciated as well. If you did hit the subscribe button and like the video, it'd be greatly appreciated. I don't like to beg for things, so I won't beg you to do it. If you don't, you don't. I mean, what's it matter? But yeah, if you want to, go get some stickers as well. I don't have any myself. I have to go buy some. It sucks. But I had to use some free. I wanted to use like a free website maker. So, I mean, you get what you get. I have to buy them as well. I don't get them for free. It sucks, but it is what it is. Our little Chinese 50cc bike, but one thing I need to get for it is a new tyre, probably a tyre tube, but also I need a new valve, because what happened to it is I was filling it up like air wise and it snapped. I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but that's what you get when you get Chinese products. Well, especially Chinese made bikes. They're not great quality. They're good bikes, don't get me wrong, but they're just not great quality. Like, they're not great quality as you would with a Honda, like a Japan, like a Japanese made bike or something like that. Oh damn. It's a lot. I was not expecting to get so much air. But yeah. Also, probably would get a new carburetor for it. Like, the carburetor it has isn't bad, but it just, there's no get up to go with it. It's just a slow bike. Like, I know 50cc bikes aren't meant to be fast, but against like a PW50 or something like that, or like a CRF50, they're just slow. The funny thing as well is though, it's a Chinese race bike. Like, it's a 50R, which is crazy to think about. I think actually, I don't know if most 50s are like race bikes or something like that. I don't know. So that time I actually braced for the air. Imagine I braced for the air and I didn't get any. That'd be funny as hell. This is probably just going to be a longer video than I usually make. I say that because I've only made one video and it's like 3 minutes long. But that was only just a test of the GoPro. And it's like, I'm not gonna lie, this GoPro is wonders for me. Like, it does wonders for me. I had some like little cheapy Inca camera, like GoPro camera. It was good. I would have still used it, but the battery bloated and the battery life on it was just horrible. You'd only get like 5 minutes of 100% and then it just died. Or it wouldn't even make it to 100%, either one, I don't know. But that's the one I stole the SD card from. The 16 gig. I'm surprised it actually needed a 16 gig. I'm surprised it didn't use anything bigger than that. But yeah. I'm honestly running out of things to say, to be honest. I'm going to enjoy making content. The one thing I won't be able to do is make content every day. At the moment, because it's school holidays, I'll be able to. But when it comes to school, I won't be able to for much longer, because like, I mean, I say much longer, school's like another fucking 2 weeks, like 4 weeks away, 4 to 5 weeks away. But yeah, because I'm not living here on this property. Like, it's my grandparents' property. We used to live here, which that shed where I got the fuel from, that's what we used to live in. We finally got a house in town. But yeah, I don't live out here anymore. It's only like a 10-minute drive, so it's not far if I wanted to go out here. But yeah, I just can't make videos every day. I have to wait for the weekends on school days and all when school's back, so I might as well pump out as much content as I can now and just like either post it over the time I can, or you know, just don't post it at all and then not have anything for you guys. I'm in second gear, I think, maybe third, I don't know. Now the wind, you probably can't even hear me, that's how bad the wind is, but, or the wind noise. So, I'd love it in, like I've already told you this as well, I'd love an in-helmet camera, or like an in-helmet microphone, just so you can hear me, bro. The noise, like the wind noise I've looked over on this, like the footage I've looked over on this GoPro is horrendous. The wind you can hear. You can barely even hear the bike, which is unfortunate, but I suppose what can you do? Yeah, but future plans for the channel I'd like to get, or like to do, would be the quad, and that's about it really. Or get another quad. I might get another quad. Like the 50, like the 500 is good, but I'd like one that actually runs, and I can say actually runs, but actually works, as in like can drive. Like all the axles and stuff aren't broken. And it's just the previous owners that had the bike were also farm owners as well. But they ruined the shit out of the poor thing. Which it deserved a better life, and I got it, so. And yes, you would say maybe with all the bikes and shit we have, daddy's money. No, like this stuff does get handed for us, like Christmas present. Well, this is my sister's bike actually, and the 125 was my Christmas present about a couple years ago, I think. But it was handed down to her as well, because like I got a bigger bike. The 230, now I've already said this, it's my grandpa's bike, but he moved on to a bigger bike, so I just revived it. I say that because it was sitting in a shed, wasn't running, and me and my mate were like, actually no, it was me more so, but my mate was like, or me, I was like, you know what, let's do something about this bike, and he was like, alright, let's do it. So we did something about the bike, and well, it's here today with us, so I mean, we did a good job, I suppose. Me not knowing what was going on, I messaged one of my other mates saying, how come the bike stops at idle? I have that picture, I might throw up if I could, I might throw that up in a minute. But you want to know why I didn't idle? The choke was on. The choke was on. So, the one thing that got me all messed up, and wondering why I didn't want to run. The choke was on. But we did fill it up though. Like we did obviously have to fill it up because it was allowed to fuel. Hello 450. You know what? I haven't done a wheelie in a while. They're not proper wheelies, they're just easy to do on the pit bike because it's so small and light, and it's EFI, so you know, quick response. I can't do it on that thing. Thing's too big. I'd love to, but I can't. I should probably take it out of gear too. There we go. Probably would want to turn the key off. Luckily it is kickstart. Now this thing, I got a new battery for it. Look at that, brand new yellow battery. Because the other one, which was just a black one, I don't know what brand it was, but it was a good brand I reckon. Kept the bike going. It just went flat though, and it would not take any charge, so I had to keep jump starting it with a jump pack. And it feels so good to finally not have to kickstart this bike after, how long have I been riding it for? I only got like the new battery a couple of weeks ago, and I've been riding the bike for about, I want to say, we got it going April, So December, so it was about 8 months I've been riding this thing without a battery. And if you laugh at me in the comments, go ahead. I can't do math. I fucking hate math. And I'm going into year 10, so that's gonna be fun. Alright, so while I'm here, I'm just gonna pop up here and so I want to show you a couple bikes. Woo! Voice crack. So a couple bikes we have here is the CT110, has no engine, but we have it rebuilt, so it might come soon. I think it was 100, and not sure about the status of that bike. This thing, XR, it's an XR250R, and its engine will be good to run. It's just got no oil, so I gave up on it. This thing is another XR250R. It too is good bike, but it also has low compression, so it will need a rebuild. Because I did try and get it running, I want to say maybe November. I'll try to get it running. I'm just sitting there kicking. Did I shut that door up there? I don't think I did. I'll have to go shut that again. Yeah, but I was just kicking. I got my dad to help me, and he was like, oh, there's no compression. I was like, oh, well, that's handy. No compression? What a way to get a bike going. Oh no, I did, unless it just shut itself. I think it did just shut itself. I think that's what that bang was that I heard before. I'm not sure if it came through on the camera or not. Or the GoPro. Okay, well, I'm going to keep calling it a camera. I'm sorry. I'm going to get used to it. It's a GoPro. Got an idea. Kick. Now it's shut. So that thing's my grandpa's CF Moto U-Force 1000. But my mum's using it for the moment because that one's broken, the 800 tracker. This is a Subaru. This is a 2000 Subaru Bug-Eye. And that's a 2003 Subaru Bug-Eye. They're both Imprezas. They're not WRX. They're both crashed, so I did not crash them. And this was my dad's first ever legal car. And it is a 1989 Toyota Hilux, or Toyota pickup as you Americans call it. And I've kind of just taken over it, really, because it was just a farm rig. No one's really used it, so I was like, oh, you know what, I'll just keep it like dead it, I don't know, I'll keep it from going to the dead, because it was only getting used, what, maybe once or twice a year, so it wasn't getting used much. But yeah, I was like, you know what, might as well just get it going. Or not get it going, might as well just use it around. I haven't been using it too much recently, because I've got this to ride and other things to do. That in there is the quad you can see, it's the 420 4 tracks. I'll show you properly though. So, this is my grandpa's shed. This is the XJR. Oh, this is the Pitster Pro Chinese bike. It's a 50cc bike. It's not bad, the bike, but yeah, it's a 50RSS. The plastics, this thing has been around since, I want to say 2018, 2019. And then this is the 4 tracks 420. I think it's a 420, it could be wrong. But yeah, this is the 4 tracks here. It runs well. It's been used as a shelf, as I can see. And where is it? Oh, I'm on the wrong side anyway. Whoops. But yeah, this here is a well, as you can read, or as you can tell, 250L. And then in the shed over there, my grandpa's shed, I won't go over there, I don't want to be invasive of privacy or stuff, but is a 200R, SXR 200R. The reason it's been over there, it's got no engine, the engine been rebuilt because it blew up. And, oh, maybe he's not here, maybe he's at work or something, I don't know. But yeah, it's blown up. So grandpa rebuilt it, and we're gonna have to do a rebuild of that engine because there's too much compression, so it's always fun having too much compression. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much all the bikes I can think of that's on the property. I think the other one was the, I'm not sure what that 100 was, or the, yeah, that 100 bike. It was something like that, I don't know. But yeah, not 100% sure, but it's all good. Get off my glove. There we go. Hope no cars are coming. Actually, I will check. What time is it at the moment, actually? Let's check. It's 10:40. Okay, so I'm gonna have to sign off here. My GoPro battery's about to die. What I was saying is I'll sit there for half an hour. Sometimes I can find it like now when the GoPro's not on, but yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Sorry I have to leave.